Morning. West Shore Marine Service Repair back in again. Tampa, Florida, and nearby areas. We are out here on a 1520 old school Key West. Gentleman came in. He's actually a prior customer. We installed a fuel tank, 20-gallon fuel tank in here. Had to cut the fiberglass deck up, new deck plate, etc. But the gentleman wanted me to overlook the motor, which is what I'm doing right now. He initially came in for an overlook. Obviously the motor, the boat, the trailer, etc. Wanted me to overlook it real quick. Was a steering issue. Came in, he had the steering essentially was completely locked up. He's got steering mechanical steering cable. So what I did, this is like the third customer's come in, had the same problem. This is a freshwater application. He does use it in salt water, but it was a freshwater. He just bought it like a year ago. Long story short, you want to untwist this nut, and you want to essentially define what the actual problem is. Is it a helm problem, or is it a motor problem, or is it a cable problem? Easiest way to do it is essentially, first you're going to take this lock nut out of here, pop this off the steering arm, and then take this nut off, pull it out as far as you possibly can. Sometimes when the splash wells are very small and concise like this, and limited on space, you essentially have to take the motor off sometimes to get the steering cable out. I was able to pull this back out. It's already been greased, I already fixed the issue. But I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention and show you what's going on. See, it's nice and smooth now. The motor moves back like butter. I was able to get penetrating oil in there, and I was able to actually use marine grade grease and lubricate everything. So I pulled it out, extended the arm because it's like a two-part sleeve, lubricate it, put all the grease on there, and slide it back in. The problem is there's actually a nut with essentially an O-ring, a cap that goes right here on these threads. You can see these threads are all rusted and garred up because either essentially the cap broke off over the time, or whatever the case may be. The problem is the salt water, fresh water, any type of moisture gets in there, and then obviously wants to seize up that shaft because it doesn't want to move freely. But anyways, long story short, we're able to free up the steering cable, lubricate it all back. The cap, yes, I could clean up these threads, but this gentleman is going to, he's looking for a new boat because he's kind of a bigger gentleman. He's like 6 foot plus, and he's actually going to look for a different size boat. So I was able to address that issue with underneath of an hour, and and resolve his issue for many years. And then obviously, after a couple of years anyways, you want to lubricate that back up anyhow and do the same process, which only takes about an hour to do. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a compression test, checking the ignition system, etc. Like I said, doing a real quick inspection on the boat, make sure there's no discrepancies that I could see, and go from there. So if you guys like the video, give me a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel. West Shore Marine, come get your service, come get your diag. West Shore Marine Service and Prayer, over and out.